What's up, you guys? Today we are going to cover all of our favorite spots to eat here in the Lee Summit area. But before we do that, we are introducing a new, kind of a new thing here on the videos, a little topical segment. What is going on with Kansas City? The latest news, maybe how it affects the real estate market. Maybe it's just news, I don't know. Stick around and find out. But before that, hit that intro. All right, guys, now before we get into the new topical segment, if this is your first time on the channel, welcome. If it's not, welcome back. But if it is your first time on the channel, I need you to do two things. I need you to click that subscribe button and then hit the notification bell so you're notified every time we drop a new video, twice a week, Tuesdays and Saturdays. Guys, this channel is all about what it's like to eat, sleep, live, work, play here in the greater Kansas City area. We talk all things real estate. We cover local news that's going on, the big topics. We talk about neighborhoods. We talk about places to eat, what's going on with the real estate market, advice for buyers, advice for sellers, everything real estate. If that's what you're looking for, this is the channel. And while I love making these videos for you guys, I am a licensed realtor in the state of Missouri and the state of Kansas, and I would love to be your go-to when buying or selling here in the greater Kansas City area, either state, okay? Now, how do you get a hold of me? All my information is below, guys. Shoot me a text, send me an email, give me a call, whatever it is. Just reach out. And know I got your back. We moved to Kansas City. Now, the latest news that everyone's been talking about, like the last 24, 36 hours, is the Kansas City Royals announced that they are most likely going to be leaving Kauffman Stadium, which has been there for 50 years. I don't know, it's been there forever, right? 50 years. And they are looking at building a $2 billion, with a B, a $2 billion sports complex in downtown Kansas City, okay? So what does that mean for real estate in the area if they do that, right? Now, my opinion around where Kauffman Stadium is now, it doesn't really do anything if the Royals leave that area. It's not really a happening spot for real estate, if you will. Pretty low home values to begin with. I don't see them really going down much more. Now, maybe they bring something else in to replace what's there with Kauffman Stadium, and maybe the area flourishes. I don't know. We'll have to see what they end up doing with that. If they do nothing, I don't think anything happens with the real estate in that area. Now, downtown, what might happen? Guys, who knows? It's $2 billion development that they're talking about putting in down there. All right, so right now you have one light and two light. By the time this $2 billion project is done, hell, you might have 3 lights going in right now. You might have 4, 5, and 6 light, right? We just don't know what's gonna happen with real estate. My guess is the values are gonna go up. You have a lot of loft style living down there right now, whether it's the river market or actually downtown. You might see an increase in home values on the west side of Kansas City, or even in Crossroads area that we've covered in a previous video. So it's gonna be really interesting to see what all they do down there and how it actually affects the real estate in the area here in the next 2 to 3 years. So who knows? We'll just have to watch and see. All right, guys. Now, let's get to all the great restaurants that are here in the Lee Summit area. We're starting here in downtown Lee Summit. Right back here behind me, you have Smoke Barbecue, you have Whistle Stop Coffee, you have Main Slice Pizza, so those are all really good. Right up here, you have Hand and Glove, not really a restaurant, but a great spot to grab a drink. Plus they have a spot called the W, which is a speakeasy. It sits up top above a Hand and Glove. Right over here you have Conrad's, which is a great place, bar type food, casual fare. They have live music. Right now we're walking down 3rd Street there. Actually, before I forget, right up the street they're getting ready to put in a grocery store right at 3rd and Southwest Main. It's gonna be great for this downtown area. There's a lot of apartments right up the way that they've been building. So just bringing a lot more into the area. And if you guys haven't been in the downtown Lee Summit area lately, they are doing a lot of stuff down here. Even in the last year, a ton of development down here. Now, as we're coming down the street here, down 3rd Street, we got Brick's Pub and Grill. That's right, that we're coming up on right ahead of me here. Awesome restaurant, you guys. I personally know the owner, great guy, great restaurant, great food. Definitely something you want to keep in mind. And then further down the street, we got Llewellyn's, which is another pub and grill. We got a taco joint past that. We got Neighborhood Cafe, which is like an iconic Lee Summit restaurant. Been there for decades. And then further down the way, we got 3rd Street Social, a little higher end, great restaurant, really, really good food, great drinks as well. So that's kind of what we have here in the downtown Lee Summit area. But like I said, you guys, they are continually developing down here with the apartments, the new grocery store. They're always bringing in new restaurants. There's a taco joint that just went in down the street there. We might grab a taco after this video. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, there's just a lot going on down here. The energy's great. More and more business coming in. More and more houses are being redone, remodeled. Just a great spot. So that's downtown Lee Summit. Now let's go check out another area of Lee Summit. All right, guys, we're over here on the other side of Lee Summit, Chipman and Pryor. So we're on the west side of Lee Summit. Sun went away, cloud cover, the wind picked up a little bit. Got a little chilly, temperature drop, had to put on the old jacket. But now that we're over here off Chipman and Pryor, I wanted to make sure that we covered some of the new restaurants they have going in on this side of Lee Summit. This is probably the biggest development area in Lee Summit right now for new restaurants coming in. We got right behind me, Red Door Wood-Fired Grill. Really, really good restaurant, you guys. I think they call it Red Door because of the red door. I don't know. I just made that up. I have no idea. Maybe they painted the door red because of the name. I don't know. Anyway, really good restaurant. If you haven't tried this one out, you really need to check it out. Right next door, we got Shake Shack. Kind of like it's sit down, but more fast food type burgers, shakes. It is good though. A little on the pricey side for what you get, just my opinion. Over across the street, we got First Watch. There's Firebirds Restaurant, which is another sit down restaurant. Similar to this, I like this one better. Again, just my personal opinion. Try them both out, right? We got a Starbucks over here. We got a McKeever's Market, which is a grocery, but they do have food inside, so got to point that out. Just across the street, we have more chain type restaurants. You got your On the Border. You got your Spin Pizza. You got your Noodles and Company further down the street. So just those kind of restaurants. Again, a little more chain type national restaurants. There's a Buffalo Wild Wings right across the road. Now, because we're here at Chipman and Pryor, I do need to point out that just to that'd be north of us, there is a Jack Stack Barbecue. Kansas City's known for their barbecue. Some of the best barbecue in the US. And if you're from Texas and you think differently, you're wrong. I'm just saying, little thing here. But no, Jack Stack, great barbecue. We could do a whole video on barbecue. Maybe we will, who knows? But if you're in this area of Lee Summit, definitely check out Jack Stack. So, but guys, they're bringing in new restaurants all the time. Just to the east of us, I have to throw out, I gotta mention, Cooper's Hawk Winery Restaurant, one of my family's personal favorites. Well, not even family, but me and my wife's personal favorites. We don't take the kids there too often. It's a nicer restaurant. One of our favorites though. Just opened here in Lee Summit a few months back. Great winery and restaurant, reasonably priced. If you like good wine, gotta check that one out for sure. But what I was gonna say is they're bringing in new restaurants all the time. They're getting ready to bring in a Gus's Fried Chicken here to Lee Summit. It's on the well, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it's coming soon. That's what I'm trying to say, gosh dang it. Gus's Fried Chicken. I'm looking forward to trying that one out because I like some fried chicken. But hope you guys found this video helpful. Definitely there's a ton of restaurant options here in Lee Summit. And if you're a restaurant owner here in Lee Summit, oh, I almost forgot, you guys. I got to mention it. Jazzy B's Barbecue. Again, I said barbecue's big here in Kansas City. Jazzy B's is, I don't know how to describe it. It's barbecue with a twist, right? It's not your standard barbecue. You guys, it is freaking awesome. They used to have a location out kind of further east in Lee Summit. That location, their lease was up. They moved into a temporary location for a while. They just signed the lease just east of here by the Lee Summit DMV location. It's where a place called Krusty Krab, I don't know, seafood joint used to be. That place closed down a few months ago. They're taking over that. You guys, the local support of Jazzy Bees is like none I've ever seen. People in Lee Summit, it's like a cult following. They love Jazzy Bees, okay? So when that one gets open here, I don't know the opening date. I'm gonna say here in a few months. I could be totally making that up. It could be a week from now, it could be 6 months from now. I don't know. Definitely check them out. Jazzy Bees, they're on Facebook. Definitely great restaurant and great locally owned restaurant. Great owners, super nice people. I know them, they're personal friends of mine. Definitely check that out when they get back up and running at that location. At their new location, it's right off of 50 Highway and 291 South, but it's on the northwest side of the street. So definitely check that out. Guys, hopefully you found this video helpful. Like I said, there's a ton of restaurants here in Lee Summit. They're always bringing more in. New spots are opening all the time. Definitely come here to Lee Summit and check out all the great restaurants. And again, as much as I like making these videos, I am a licensed realtor in the state of Missouri and the state of Kansas, and I would love to be your go-to when doing anything real estate related, buying or selling here in the area. So just reach out, you guys. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. That's it. It's cold. I'm gonna warm up by the fire, drink some hot chocolate. Until the next video, have a great day. All right, you guys, so we're talking about spots to eat. Figured we'd try Tacoholics. I've actually never ate here before. They've been here about 15 months, so I got the chicken deep fried tacos. They look pretty good, so let's give them a try. They are good, and if you like tacos, definitely come check out Tacoholics in downtown Lee Summit.